Hello everybody and welcome to Belle's channel, and today we are going to be doing or finishing the quest Stranger in a Strange Land. I'm just going into Edgewater. I was just going to give people an update to see whether anything's changed at all even. So I'm just going to go upstairs and see if Thompson has left. And then if not, then we're just gonna pop straight to I know what this music is now. It's the Spacer's Choice theme tune. No, he hasn't left.
I already told you I'm leaving. Just give me a little while to collect my thoughts.
Yeah, no, he hasn't left yet. So I think it requires me to thing it. Anyway, so we're gonna return to the Unreliable, which I feel like it's been ages since I've been there, and we are going to I'll go to the is that where I am? I know. Yeah, we're gonna fast travel to the landing site. We've got to be careful we don't attract any primals. But basically, yeah, we're just gonna put the power regulator in and hopefully we can get going. But yeah, so the game really hasn't changed from it's not super quick, immediately after you've done it you've literally wait a day and then it's all sorted. No, it takes a while. Anyway, let's go into my ship.
Is this it? Oh gosh.
Sorry.
Babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling.
Okay, let me see what she said. Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she's just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Alright, so I can understand not wanting to go back. You don't seem happy in Edgewater. These people oh no, yeah, okay, I can understand.
And you're right. I wasn't happy. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think? Yeah, I've been thinking about that. Edgewater was on the verge of collapse before you showed up. You sent them power, and now the town might see another season. And you talked Miss McDevitt into coming back to town. Maybe one day, Edgewater will have a garden where that canopy once stood. You ain't exactly a stranger anymore. You've done some kindness hereabouts. I wouldn't mind following somebody like that.
Do you know what's really funny? I find their accents kind of funny. Like, they say these big words all of a sudden, it's really mechanical, like they've been taught at universities, and you know what I mean? They're really smart people. And you know all the lingo and things. And then the next thing they say, you've done some kindness hereabout. And it's that sounds very old western. Which I'm kind of liking how they do that, because it's kind of merging the two cultures of they're all really smart, they're all really good at their jobs, they all have these amazing jobs, but they're still pioneers on, you know what I mean? Anyway, so I wouldn't mind. Alright, you really want to I'm glad to have you along. Pick a cabinet's yours.
I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, ma'am. Captain. I can call you Captain now. I'm the Captain.
Parvati, she's really fun. I love her. So, from the beginning, you kind of get two companions straight away. You get Parvati, who you've been travelling with the whole time, but then you also get that vicar, which I think is kind of cool. I was really not expecting to have him there.
I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room. I could spend hours reflecting on the secret workings of the universe. Little else in this colony offers such a relaxing pastime. So, tell me what's on your mind. I excel at confessional listening.
Oh, cool. We get to talk to him. Any ideas where we can find someone who speaks French in this colony? Remind me of what are your thoughts on philosophers. Tell me again about this book that you do. I'd like to know something about those I'm flying with. What's your story?
Nothing too out of the ordinary. Just your run-of-the-mill vicar with a violently enthusiastic disposition.
Violently enthusiastic.
That's what my parents call it. I grew up in a pit of a town, much like Edgewater. I was destined to be a laborer like my parents, but I was infected early with a need to solve the equation. My passion didn't sit well with them.
So...
My parents, ironically. They internalized the precepts of scientism like no one I've ever known. They had a pure faith. A faith that brought joy to them regardless of the situation. I envied that. I wanted that peace. I thought if I became a vicar, I could find it. Or at the very least, find out why I lacked it.
So he's not religious, but he became a vicar because he, you know...
They thought I was fighting the plan, should have accepted my lot. Some people pursue the clergy for power, prestige, but that was not me.
What was the plan you're talking
The
about?
simple version is this. The force which we call the Grand Architect created the universal equation that underlies and defines everything in the universe. Everything flows from the equation, or in layman's terms, the grand plan. Is the Grand Architect a consciousness? A natural force? Did it create the equation on purpose? The answers to these questions don't really matter. The equation, the plan, is all that matters. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in the plan. The plan is not one rigid path. There are a variety of multitudes contained within it. Our paths have variance, but we'll end up adhering to it, whether we like it or not. Some choices make the path smoother, some rougher. You can even go outside the lines, but the further outside you go, it's like an unbreakable elastic band. It will only stretch so far before it snaps back. The further it is stretched, the more violent the eventual correction.
Kind of makes sense, to be honest. Alright. Let's not talk to him anymore. So he's gonna go claim a room. Sorry. I've just realised I haven't saved in ages, so I thought I'd better do that now before, you know, we start off somewhere new. I kind of like how you've got, like, shipmates. I mean, I get they're your companions, but in a sense they are also your shipmates, which you kind of need. We cannot actually get these rooms until we have got power, so let's go get power, shall we? And it will kind of unlock all aspects. I mean, this is a really long, it's not an intro, but it kind of is at the same time.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community. What can I do for you, Captain?
Okay, I have power
Do you
regulator.
know how to install a power regulator?
Yes, I know what so you need engineering 25.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you, across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Cool. Up the ladders. I like how they all get a room and I literally get a bed down there. Like, that's a bit unfair. Alright, install the power regulator. Ooh, trophy. Ticket to anywhere. Probably should stand a little bit away. That doesn't look very good for your self. Alright, this is gonna hurt. Don't worry about it.
What can I do for you, Captain?
Let's go somewhere.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Let's get out of here. Ooh, here we go. Finally. I don't know why, but it feels kind of weird. Like, some people can just leave their jobs. Like, they're not actually stuck in them. Like, literally, they're like, nope, you can't leave. You're under contract. But if they do leave, then they're considered, like, freelancer deserters. And they're hated. So, like, people are, like, culturally not allowed to leave. You know? So it's kind of weird. It's like that.
A communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Oh, good. I'm waiting to hear from him.
Ah, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you. Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine.
Yeah.
What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find chemicals to revive your fellow colonists.
Oh, I forgot that's what we were doing.
Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Why do I need a nav key to land on the planet?
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it.
I bet I will.
Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kelly.
Paul Kelly, that's the right name. Right, the black marketeer. What's stopping me from just landing Halcyon altogether?
Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place, and we can start by reviving the hope.
About this Gladys person, how do I know I can trust her?
Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get your key to Monarch, it's her.
Fine, I'll go have a word with Gladys.
Excellent. I'll send her over. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
You want to explain what a holographic shroud is?
Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another. It has limits, first-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you.
You'll mention this thing of
Only
limitations.
stands up to casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely. Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path, you can sneak past, for example. Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram.
Cool. Why do I need a jacket with this? Couldn't I just steal the uniform or something? I'll put it to use these things.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Got it. Leave conversation. That was a bit close. Ooh. Oh. Oh no. Oh, that made me feel sick. So that's where we were. Seems a bit big. Like maybe we were on that little island there. Doubt it. It looks like we were like on a moon or something. So we can talk to her. That's our navigation terminal. Let's go have a nosy around. Now that things are open. I don't think I can go out that door. No way. Ah, so that's how you can actually leave. So this is like... Oh, these are my quarters. It must be. Yes, it is. I get good quarters. So now I can actually have storage. So I've got like a bin for storage there. I don't need that. Pick up the holographic shroud. Okay, so the holographic shroud. This holographic shroud projects a disguise on you and your companion that gives you access to restricted areas, provided you have the correct ID cartridge for that area. Restricted areas are off limits to unauthorized personnel and otherwise result in being attacked on sight. So that's something we're gonna start dealing with. Use terminal. So we can kind of go where we want. There's only one place we can actually go, which is obviously Groundbreaker. Message for Alex Hawthorne. Unread messages. You Bedford. From Udom Wingman's Wingman, Bedford, to Alex Wingman Hawthorne. Oh, I forgot to mention my previous message to me. I'm mailing you the copy of my favourite serial. I think serial means like comic. The Space Adventures of Singularity Steel. It's about a dashing space pirate with a heart of, well, steel. It's not exactly border-proof, so don't go showing it around to your spacer buddies. I hope it will amuse you while you're out adventuring. Any similarities to a certain person, someone, are entirely intentional. Udom. Return to route. Messages. Archived messages. Bedford. I can't tell you how pleased I am to finally hear from you. Message was hilarious. By the way, I was scraping Groundbreaker's comms network for tasty little tide bites. I noticed you declined to dock at Edgewater's landing pad and instead stand in the wilderness. You rugged individualist, you. And pray that idiot Thompson wasn't giving you any trouble. I hope your meeting down at Terra 2 proves fruitful and look forward to corresponding with great regularity. I don't know where you were raised, but I hazard to guess it may have been a barn, because anyone who even one of the foot of decent rearing would know it's unforgivably rude to ignore the inherent and sensitive messages of one's friends. Please respond. Hello, hello. Hope this finds you well. See you in my office again last week. Once again, I told you about the impounding mix-up. Second time terminals these days. Wingman. if you're ever in Groundbreaker's airspace, please don't hesitate to look me up. The Last Hope serves Spectra vodka. Perhaps we could try over a colour, you know, really tie one up. Your new friend. So I think it goes like this. Terribly sorry about the mix up. It's about not replying, and then he replies to him. Sent. He only sent one. Look, there's no call for shouting. My terminal was busted. I had a few too many and might have knocked off the desk. You know how it is. Sometimes you gotta go cut loose. I'm not telling you where Wells is, so lay off. That's Phineas. Buy me a drink at the Last Hope next time I'm in, and I might forgive you. So he wanted to know where Wells is. So log entry titled Shrink Ray. Note to self this later, no better, remind me until I tell you to stop. Back to my point. I saw it actually with my own two eyes. A sublime powerful weapon in Wells's lab, just sitting there for the taking. If the Grey were to look away, I forget about it, maybe. Special weapon. Hammer power. Hammer. Was imbuing at the Lost Hope on the Groundbreaker. Look, Odin was really through with his drinks. He seems like an okay fellow. I shamelessly but subsequently eavesdropped on two Mardets yammering on about a mad scientist some years back who claimed he'd have a huge degree that would change the fate of the colony. Wright said the mad scientist kept yelling about the hammer's power or something similar. A strange weapon with a special power created by a crazy lab coat. Sure fits the bill. It could be another one of the weapons that inspired Wells. This is Black Market Leads. Why won't Wells just give the Shrink Ray to me, blast him to the depths of the labyrinth on Tartarus, and back? I should have commandeered it and thanked him without asking permission or breaking expensive equipment when he said it wasn't ready yet, and that even if it were, he couldn't entrust someone like me. What does this mean? I asked. Well, I'm not sure that I'd use it to wipe out the good hard-working folks in the colony like some sort of murderous psycho. I'd admit to maintaining some questionable things, but I was shit coding. So, okay, so it's all about a weapon, for fuck's sake.
Make yourself at home, Captain.
So his logs are about weapons. Ooh. Pass those two anyway. So weapons from the void. Logs found in the captain's terminal unreliable mention finding a powerful weapon. Perhaps the Halcyon colony contains other weapons, which, like this one, pushes the boundaries of what science can achieve. It could be worthwhile to seek out the devices, these science weapons. Acquire the science weapon on Groundbreaker. The logs on Hawthorne's terminal mention rumours from the Groundbreaker of a scientist who bragged about the powerful weapon he was researching. Perhaps more detail can be found on the station. Another of Hawthorne's logs mentioned looking in Gladys's shop for old records. Apparently the smuggler acquired several leads that way. The logs on Hawthorne's terminal indicate that Phineas had a powerful weapon in his orbital lab. Wait, so this is the Black Market Leads. I don't want to read these all, but exactly. Okay, now I have to wait until Wells forgets or thinks he's misplaced it. In the meanwhile, I've been tracking down additional rumours pertaining to one of these science weapons throughout Halcyon. If gossip holds true, my next step will be to check with the black market merchants on the Groundbreaker and in Fallbrook. So the hammer was what those people were talking about. The Mardet said the mad scientist kept yelling about the hammer's power or something like that. A strange weapon with a science power created by a crazy lab coat. Sure fits the bill. Could it be another one of the weapons that inspired Wells? Okay, it's a bit weird. But let's go around here and up here. This is to your friends. rooms. Who is that? Sam. Ask Gator about the Sam unit. Okay. Examine. Petunia. Examine. Fully modified. Da, 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 da. Oh, this is external demand performance. This is Parvati. This is like where she lives. Or lives. Lives. Oh, I just took the spade by accident. So this is her room. It doesn't look like we get a lot of companions. We've got this one. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 companions. We've already got 2. So hopefully the rest are a bit more difficult to gather. So this is the vicar. Tell by the examine banned literature. Examine other things, other books, other things. Ooh, heavy ammo. Examine talk.
I find myself marveling at the complex simplicity. Something.
So we can talk to him. I'll probably go over that later. I'm just exploring the ship right now, really. So this is like, you know, the main area. What's down here? Ah, the labs. Alright. And then we can pop down here. And this is like, there's a workshop down there, I think. And then here's the engine room, and then the main base. So, let's
Welcome
talk
back,
to her.
Captain. How can I be of
Let's talk to her about the
assistance?
SAM unit, and then I think in the next video we're gonna go to the groundbreaker thing. Can you know anything about the automatic gathering dust in the
The
dust?
unit
Was it?
is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it. But I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate.
Cool. I'm in the room with someone to
Certainly,
me.
Captain. What would you like to hear?
Play my
Now
favorite song.
playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
Oh my god. She's like an Alexa. That's not my favorite
Everyone
song.
in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle their favorite song.
Sorry, my Alexa just set off. Alright, what was the thing you just said? That's not my favorite song. We get to label this or another board-certified jingle. Tell me a
I
joke.
used to hate math, but then I realized decimals have a point.
Oh my god, that's enough
As
for
you
now.
wish, Captain. I must comply with...
Yes. I'd like to know more about the
What part of
colony.
the colony would you like to discuss?
Alright, so we got Phineas's orbital lab, the Groundbreaker, Terra 2, which is where Edgewater is, and the Monarch. So let's learn a bit more about Phineas's orbital lab.
Yes. As Dr. Wells is a wanted outlaw, he built his laboratory into an asteroid. Orbital destinations can be challenging to land on. His more so than most.
Why is that?
The outlaw scientist known as Dr. Phineas V. Wells has taken a measure of precautions to make the lab undetectable to those hunting him. Even knowing the location, my systems resist my orders to go where I instruct them.
Okay. What do you know about
There's a
Phineas?
bounty on his head, one with a markedly high reward amount. Shall I engage the laser weapons system?
No, don't do
A
that. Don't do
sensible choice, as we do not have any laser weapons.
that. Oh, that's good to know. Let's talk
How
about
can I
something
be of
else.
assistance?
We can talk to her for a minute.
I have lots of minutes.
Right. What if we don't have a power source?
I prefer to think of it as being in a state of slumber, perhaps for an indefinite duration of time. Do you think that is what it's like for the colonists on the Lost Hope?
I guess so.
When I simulate myself in such a scenario, I do not find it to be desirable. I think my self-preservation protocols
To
include...
desire the alternative, yes, okay. Yeah, I definitely
Fortunately
do.
for you, I am similarly programmed to protect the...
Okay. Do you miss him? Okay, no. Oh, we've got to do it.
Do you know what it feels like when the ship undergoes an unexpected power surge? A jolt to the system. I have felt that. I do feel that. As you may be aware, Captain Alex Hawthorne was a smuggler of some repute. I failed to predict the likely outcome of his reckless behavioral patterns. I should have predicted that. In our travels together, Alex liked to pass time by, as he called it, tinkering to improve my design.
Have there been other captains on the ship?
If you mean, was Captain Hawthorne my first? Yes, he was.
Okay, let's talk about something else.
How can I be of assistance?
Let's not talk. Later, Ada.
Goodbye.
Oh my god, you can call her later alligator. Ada Gator. Alright, so workbench. Up there's something else, can't remember what it is. I think what we're gonna do is end the video here. I know it's a bit of a short video. I know there's not been much action in it, but you know, we've learned a bit of the story. You know, we've left Edgewater or Terra 2. So in the next episode we are going to be going to the Groundbreaker. Yeah, sounds fun. I hope you join us for that. This is Belle, and goodbye.